Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video with me, Tom, here on Jurassic Collectibles. Tonight we are taking a look at a very cool item, and one which I have been excited to get my hands on for quite some time, and that is the Copter Combat Pack. So this is a Walmart exclusive in the US. If I bring it a little bit closer, you can see this pack comes with the BioSyn Eurocopter. Really cool helicopter in the film. Really excited to get a 3 3/4 inch version of it. We get a kind of battle damaged Rajasaurus. I believe that's the dinosaur included. You can see that its little dino DNA tag is exposed in the box here. We get, as you can see just in there, Kayla Watts. On the side of the box, you get a closer look at the BioSyn Helicopter itself, the Jurassic World Dominion logo. On the back you can see the Rajasaurus, the helicopter Kayla, a little hint at the fact that this does include the Dino DNA app, and the Extreme Damage Allosaurus. And this is just a really cool looking playset. You can see on the other side we have got the Pyroraptor. So, like I say, a Walmart exclusive, feels like it's meant to be a part of the Dino Damage line. Interestingly, says there's sound effects as well. I don't know if there actually are. So I'm quite curious to find out if this Rajasaurus makes any noise or not. I don't think it does, but we shall see. But we're going to unbox this. Then I'm going to take a little break in recording to assemble it all, just because I want to make sure I assemble the helicopter properly rather than doing it on camera, purely because this is something I'm really excited for, so I don't want to inadvertently mess it up while trying to do it on camera. And then we will come back and take a look at everything once it's been assembled. So pulling it out, we get a nice big cardboard sleeve with everything in it. You can see the Rajasaurus and Kayla come with this really great background of the Dolomite mountain range in Italy, from Jurassic World Dominion, which looks great. And then when we spin this around, we have got all of the contents. So you can see, having just dropped out, we get the figures, we get the landing gear, the Rajasaurus tail and some missiles. We get the body of the helicopter, we get the individual wing elements and the rotor blades for the top, and also some other additional elements in here. So leave this with me, and what we will do is assemble this all off camera and come back with it all together in 3, 2, 1. Okay, and as promised, we have got Kayla, the BioSyn Helicopter, and the Rajasaurus out of the packaging. We're going to take a look at Kayla first. If I move the helicopter and the Rajasaurus to one side. So here is the version of Kayla included in this pack. You can see the same great head sculpt we got on the story pack figure. Looks decent enough there. But you might be thinking that this figure is looking a little bit plain. And that is because it is quite different to the story pack Kayla. So Kayla from the story pack has blue gloves painted, and she also has that wonderful fur jacket paint application. And unfortunately that is not present here on this version of the Wonder Wise's character. I understand that Mattel need to cut budget to make playsets like this possible, but I think it is a real shame, as this is nowhere near close to the version included in the story pack in terms of detail. You can see her gloves are the exact same colour as the jacket. She does still have paint for the fingers, but it is just nowhere near close to the level of detail we'd expect. So unfortunate that the Kayla figure included here is not to the standard we'd expect. Not surprising though, and I don't think she is the main reason why most people are going to buy this set. Now with that said, the Rajasaurus is not the main reason people will be buying this set either, but this is still a really nice version of the Soundstrike, I believe, figure that came out recently. So this is repainted. You can see we've got those battle damage gashes there. This nice mint green colour that matches the Albertosaurus from the battle damage line with this black secondary colour. You've got some great paint on the head. You can see the eye there particularly looks fantastic, looks very menacing. Some really nice paint apps for the head, the face. The mouth inside is all painted really crisply. And this is a really well done medium-sized dinosaur. You do get articulation here, you get the in and out, and you also get the swivels on the legs and the swivel on the tail as well. Now play feature wise, you can push the neck down if we just get it in focus. It does feel like there should be a button or a motion with the tail that does that. I haven't found it. I don't know if it's a case of... It doesn't appear to have that particular play feature, or if it does, it doesn't work on my Rajasaurus. But with that said, it's still a very, very nice dinosaur, and you can see that we do get the Dino Facts app, as you can see just there. So very cool inclusion, my first Rajasaurus figure, and a very welcome one. And now the main reason why most of us are buying this set is for the BioSyn Helicopter. This is the custom-made version of the Eurocopter that we see in Jurassic World Dominion. It's got the dark black and white colour scheme and it looks fantastic. It's got the extended side propellers, you can see they swivel inside. You've got the top mounted propeller, the tail propeller which is just a sculpted piece of detailing, and then the interior. You have got landing struts with peg holes for figures on them. You have got the BioSyn Genetics logo on either side, and this is a really cool looking vehicle. Before we look at the specifics, I do just want to bring in the extreme damage helicopter, just so you can see that they are very, very similar size-wise. So initially I had thought that this was a retool of this helicopter. Looking at them both side by side, this appears to be brand new, but it's interesting that Mattel are sticking to the same size. It does mean that this one feels a little bit stubby. It should perhaps be a little bit longer, just because the proportions for the cargo hold area feel a little bit off to me. Now, in terms of accessibility, we've got a few features here. We can pop off the front canopy if we want to access it that way. You can see we have got a control panel inside. You can see a better look at the seating inside there. There is one chair. We have a button on the side here alongside an open window, and we can break off the side to give us an even better look at the one chair that is inside. And then on this side we do have a fold down flap that has got a missile launcher on it, which will shoot nice and well, as you can see there. And it even has a spare missile attached to it. So only one person is able to sit inside this helicopter, and obviously in the film this helicopter is more of a multiple capacity kind of vehicle. Now interestingly, there is a little bit of play in the chair itself. It feels like it could be removed, which is quite interesting. We can fit Kayla in there. She is sat very, very far away from her controls, but we can get the one figure in, put the side panel back on, and you can see Kayla Watts fits in there pretty well. She is tucked away down in there. And that is really all there is to the BioSyn Helicopter. It's a really cool vehicle. It's nice to pair it with the Gladiator to get a cool looking BioSyn fleet. And I think overall this is a really, really fun playset. I like the Rajasaurus. The version of Kayla we get, while not perfect, is a nice inclusion for anyone who missed her previously. And the helicopter is obviously the standout. It's really cool getting another BioSyn vehicle. And I think despite the scaling issues, it works well enough and is a good playset. So that's my thoughts on the Copter Combat Pack. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to like, favourite and subscribe. And until the next video, take care and have a great week.